Hi, I'm LP Master 6 and welcome to Let's Play Metroid 2 Return of Samus, released for the Game Boy in 1991. I am currently playing it on the Game Boy Player. Ooh, this is the long-awaited sequel to Metroid 1. This is Metroid 2. I'm going to let the title screen play out a little bit so you can hear the wonderful music that starts out as, I don't like this very much, to, this is an okay song. So basically, a recap of the first game. These space pirates followed the Galactic Federation, which is the government in the future. I can't remember what year these take place. And they follow the Galactic Federation to planet SR388 and take some Metroid specimens. Metroids are parasitic creatures that multiply by beta rays, and the space pirates intend to use them as like an army to take over, the galaxy. So then Samus goes to their home base and destroys all the space pirates, and then the Galactic Federation now is like, we gotta get rid of these Metroids before somebody tries to use them for evil again. And so then they send this big team to go to SR388, or SR388 as I usually call it. I don't know why I'm calling it that today. And then they all die, or nobody hears back from them, so they send a search and rescue team out there. Nobody hears back from the search and rescue team. So then they're like, okay, Samus, can you do us a favor again? And so now you play as the bounty hunter, Samus Aran, or Aran, or Iran. That's not the button I meant to press. Ooh! Okay. This is how you delete a save file. You hold down select, or in my case Y or X. You hold down and you press start. It's really kind of awkward. Okay, so I'm Samus, and for some reason without any of my upgrades from the first game, this is Samus's gunship, which we're seeing for the first time. You can do a lot of things in here. You can walk back and forth, you can roll into a ball and roll back and forth, you can do nothing else. I guess it's just a nice little detail. Now here's the most important part of the game. There's nothing over here. So now we continue. Welcome to the surface of SR388. I hope my recap was sufficient, because this is at least my 7th take recording this game over the past 2 months. And that's a Hornode. I don't know most of the enemies in this game, name-wise, but that one is a Hornode. Because, it sounds like horny toad, but put together. And not like horny, like the horny toad that my dad gave me from a gift shop that he got as a kid one time, with the erect penis. But I'm talking about horn as in it has horns. It is a horny toad. Or it could just be horned toad. That sounds a lot better. Ooh. Fun fact, it might be here, but I think there's a secret passageway that serves you no purpose, because you can't access it yet, and you have no reason to ever access it again, because there's no reason to come back this way, really, ever. Just thought I'd let you guys know that neat fact. So if I ever decide to put an enemy's name on screen, which I might do for these enemies, I don't know. You'll find out. Because I don't think the enemy names are all that important for most Game Boy games in general, honestly, because they're all like either slightly translated or not translated at all, or never come back in the series, and they're weird. Is it still playing the really good song? A lot of people hate the soundtrack in this game. I think it is just some of the Game Boy's worst music, especially if they don't like the Game Boy music in general. But I think this soundtrack uses the Game Boy's creepy ambient sounds and refines them for something new. And graphically, this is actually the most impressive game we've seen on the Game Boy so far. Probably because it's only the 3rd game I've shown you on the Game Boy so far, and the other 2 were launch titles, and Super Mario Land, let me tell you, does not look impressive. Super Mario Land is like a kid's drawing, right? And Metroid 2 is like freaking the Mona Lisa, or A Starry Night. Wait, who did the Mona Lisa? Was that... I was supposed to say DiCaprio. That was Da Vinci, right? Yeah. For some reason, I always think the Mona Lisa and the Starry Night are by the same guy. Probably because those are the two paintings that I think of when I think of famous paintings. I guess the other one would be Scream. But I don't know. Why does nobody get... Okay, that's... Oh. Press select to change to your missiles. I'm sure this is in the manual, but I didn't have the manual as a kid, so I got stuck on this boss fight for at least 10 years. That was an alpha Metroid. So, the big joke with this game is... Oh, wait. What's happening? The ground is shaking. The planet is shaking. So when I eventually did figure out you can kill the alpha Metroids, which by the way are evolved from the larva stage Metroids that we know from the first game. And they can be killed by missiles and not the ice beam, but Samus didn't know they were going to be evolved, so why didn't she bring the ice beam with her to the planet? Luckily it worked out in her favor. Why didn't she bring her upgraded suit? I don't understand. I mean, maybe she didn't canonically get the various suit in the first game, but she sure as hell got the other, she got the ice beam because you have to have it. Anyway, after I got past the Metroid, I really just thought these were decoration. I didn't know you could go through the wall because there's no indication anywhere that you can do that. That's probably my least favorite thing about this game. Sometimes you can just go through walls. Sometimes you just have to go through walls in ball form, and you'll just never... I think even in standing up form too. Okay, so basically, let me show you this. If you pause, it'll show you, if you unpause, it'll show you how many Metroids are left. There are only 39 Metroids. That's the joke about the game. That at least my friend Galen, now you formerly known as the Chaotic Let's Player, now known as Austin's Power Plays, likes to point out about this game. But you know, I realized on my last take, what if the other team, like the first team that was sent here to kill him, killed a bunch of them and then died off? Like, they could have been, like, murdered by the final boss or something, right? Okay, so this game is divided up into areas. And it says we've got 4 left in this area. The first, if we pause at the beginning, it would have shed that we have 1 left. And we killed the 1. This is just a little test area. That's why it's got the energy and missile refills. Those were the little things inside the wall that you can't get to. Or don't think you can get to. And it's got the 1 Metroid. Basically to show you the ropes about the game, I guess. I don't really know what the point is, but this isn't referred to as Area 1 usually. It's usually referred to as the surface. Even though we're clearly not on the surface, we're in the first level of caves beneath the planet's surface, but you know what, I don't care. Each area is roped off by lava that for some reason, well, I assume it's lava, it could be acid, either one, some kind of planetary substance, intergalactic substance. And, ooh, now we could jump over this, or we could morph ball around this. This is what makes this game so great. You have your options. Okay, this is the save station. If you press start, you save. Is it playing the save room music? I never noticed, like, there's tons of different ambient tracks. Oh, God. Are we still rolling? Okay, yes. Ooh, we're only up to 10 minutes, so I'm going to keep going. Actually, that's 9 minutes for you guys, because I cut out the first minute of me going over and over. Oh, I don't want to be so monotone, and I don't want to redo this either. I took a... So I tried to do this the other day, but I was just so tired and in so much pain from being so busy all the time that I was not good at all after I finally got this working. Luckily, right after I decided not to keep the last ones where I recorded for 2 hours, my computer crashed and lost them all anyway, which was really nice. I'm glad that happened. But I found a workaround. And this is the first time I tried recording this. I tried recording this with my friend Galen 3 times. And it didn't work out any of the times. But I'll get to that in a minute. What else do I have to talk about Metroid 2? I don't know. See, if you don't give a dang about LP Master 6, you can just pay attention to the good old gameplay here. While I talk about what's happened since I last uploaded, which was, I think, April 3rd. It is now July 26th, 2019. Ooh, I think we're finally in Area 1 now, which I should mostly have memorized. I do have a map pulled up. I was originally going to have Galen man the map, and then I was going to do the actual gameplay. Because in the first Metroid game, I memorized the entire map, for the most part. I think I had to pull it up like 3 times. But this game definitely needs a map anyway, but since I didn't memorize any of it, well, for the most part, I planned around having Kim here to read the map for me, and he wasn't the best at it in the first place, but I wasn't the best at reading the maps for his channel either, so you know what, it evens out, it's okay. Oh, put these enemy names on the screen, the little pancake guys, I love those guys, I want to know what those names are. Because if I'm forced to put it in a video, then maybe I'll remember it. Like, they say if you write something down, you're more likely to remember it. Well, it's not just that they say. I study psychology, so I can verify it's true. If the textbook says it's true, that means it's 100% true. Everybody knows that. Okay, so, LP Master 6 news. Let's see. So last I recorded, what was going on was that Pitbull was hanging around outside and we couldn't find a home for it, and it was stressing everybody out and making us feel like garbage. And we had continued tensions with our roommate's mom, who didn't technically own the place, but her in-laws owned the place. And things were just getting unpleasant. And I was worried, since April has been a bad luck month for me in the past. Ooh, put these enemy names on screen, because they are the only single enemies in the game you can grind off of, at least a little bit. You can't grind much off of them, because there's only a set amount per room. And then they make a weird little noise, and then despawn for the rest of the time that you're in the room. And I think even if you go out and go back in, they don't reset. Oh, this does get rid of the Metroid 1 glitch, where if an enemy's coming at you and you go through the door, you still take the damage. Well, welcome to Area 1, by the way. I don't know how long we've been in it, because I didn't show you the lava acid in the first place. So put this enemy name on screen, because they look cool. So, then I thought it was turning around, because, let's see, it was either April 3rd or 4th when I uploaded. This is a save room. Hold on, let me take a look at the MAP for a second, just to make sure. It is 10:49 a.m. and I woke up at 9, so I should be nice and awake by now, but you know, I haven't talked to anybody, so my throat still has to prep up for the day. Like some pizza dough. I'm sorry. I work at Pizza Hut, in case you've never seen me before. And in case you've never seen me before, I'm LP Master 6. I'm doing every game in every Super Smash Bros. Related important series to the original Super Smash Bros. Now we can explore most of Area 1 because we have the bombs! For example, boom. I am currently doing every game in the Mario series, oh shit, never mind. You have to bomb jump at this point. And it takes forever. The Mario series, the Donkey Kong series, the Legend of Zelda series, the Metroid series, the Earthbound series, and the F-Zero series. And technically the Yoshi series, if you want to count Super Mario World as a Yoshi game. Which I think Nintendo kinda does at this point. But, you know, that's getting into unnecessary semantics that only people like me enjoy, and people like you probably don't care, especially in a Metroid walkthrough. Put those enemy names on the screen, because you get to use them as platforms, and you can find your way into the secret passage. Ooh, I like this song too. We got our first energy tank. I don't have to explain everything because I'm going into this assuming you've seen or played Metroid 1. So I don't have to explain what Goombas are for every Mario game. I'm not going to explain what energy tanks are for every Metroid game. Am I going the way I wanted? Yes, I am. I have this part. I got this part down in my brain. So then, in April 5th was the anniversary of Kurt Cobain's death. I don't remember anything important happening on that day. April 6th was my fiance's birthday, so we went out, and I think we had Red Robin, and we had a good time. April 7th was my niece's birthday, and we went see, okay, these statues are called Chozo statues, right? I don't know if they announced that name in this game. They were in Metroid 1, but they were not referred to by name as far as I could find. The Chozo are an ancient race that kind of, well, they're not that ancient, but they just kind of fell off the face of the earth, went extinct. I don't know. It's a big mystery surrounding them. We'll find out about a little bit more a little bit later. And yeah, there's a lot of places with no purpose and no actual secret, which is something I love about this old game design philosophy. Like, you didn't have to stuff everything full of everything. There's a couple rooms in this game, like, you have to go out of your way to access, and they have literally nothing in them. And I mean, it's useless, and I prefer the way we do it now, but you know, I kind of like it. It's got its uniqueness to it. And it makes it feel more realistic. Not everywhere you go is going to have something for you. In life, if you're walking down the strip in New York, you're not going to want to go in every single building, right? I mean, you might. Nowadays, the game characters they go in every building, and it's always worth their while most of the time. So I kind of like uselessness. Oh yeah, these are missile tank / missile pack / missile upgrade / missile expansions. I'm not sure what they're referred to in this game officially as. So put that on the screen. Oh my god, let me do it, please. Come on. Yes. I don't know how you're supposed to get that other than bomb jumping. I mean, you can come back a little later and do it. Is there anything over here? I feel like there is. Ooh. Ooh, big secret. Okay, no, it's just this. We can't do anything in here. It's just foreshadowing. All that big secret for just a little bit of foreshadowing. Another neat example of the old game philosophy. Down to 150 energy. That's so stupid. So then, it was my niece's birthday, and we went out, and we had a good time with my family, and I can't spoil that. I'm keeping that a secret from, never mind. It's not important to you guys. I'm sure I'll tell you all about, my wedding later. It is a wedding spoiler for other people I know. Is this the way I wanted to go? I'm lost again. I think this is the way I wanted to go, but you know what? I'm gonna check, because I'm a little pantsy. I'm a little panty boy. Ooh, do you guys hear that? Someone is drinking up. Oh my god. Oh, the lard ass was over there being a... Sorry. That's our cat, Wind Up. She is very humongous. Yes, her name is Wind Up. But I'll get into the cats later. I got plenty of time to talk about cats. I'm telling a story here that you guys are also interested in. So the next day, April 8th, things calm down. We're going to relax. I get home from class, and I let the dog out. And he runs around with the pit bull. Do, 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 do. A new item, the spider ball. Now, watch how fast you move. Now turn on the spider ball. Watch how fast you move. But there is a perk. Oh, don't do that. You can stick to walls. A unique item that I find rather fun. Wait, is this where you can... Okay. This is my favorite example of... why can you do this? Look at this. The walls are not clearly defined whatsoever, but you can just kind of spider ball your way around them. I don't know how you're supposed to know to do that. I mean, you can go around, so it doesn't make a difference in that room, but still. Like these, you know, it doesn't even look that much like you can go down these.